Okay. Okay. We're playing D&D tonight. Yeah. What's up, everybody? If you're out there, it's just us out there, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna play some Svenzone. Yeah, yeah. All right. Sounds working. It's players. Say something. See if I can hear you. Make sure you're.
Something
Testing
Caesar.
135.
Do we know what's going on with Caesar?
Yeah. Got the echo. Echo. Do we have? Are we missing Caesar? And we know Weed's
Wouldn't say
late.
we were missing him.
Yeah, right. Uh,
Just noticed he's not here.
yeah. Um, I'll ping him. We, we'll just ping him right here in front of everybody. See, because I can't spell his name ever.
He's rushing home from buying that chocolate payday.
Hello? Did he give us a thumbs up earlier? Yeah. Maybe he thought it was at 9. My receptionist calls me on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. She's supposed to come in at 11, right? She says, "Oh my God, the grandkids came over this morning, and I thought it was Saturday." Like, oh,
Alrighty then.
what's up, Sabarchi? Oh, Weed Whacker's getting on. Yeah.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah.
He's like,
Cool.
"Get in this car, Brom!" I've driven behind Tim. There's no keeping up. I'm like, holy crap, dude. I'm like calling him up.
He's
What
morally
exit
opposed
are
to
you
break.
at? He's like, I'm already there, dude. It's nice having that badge too to get out of ticket badge. Like,
Alright, well welcome everybody. Doing a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone. What last time in the Svenzone,
oh shit.
session started as they finished a long rest after fleeing the Kuatoa city of Sushar. They continued to flee away from the chaos and traveled for several hours. As they entered a cave, they spot a family of book horrors. Parents attacked the party, and both Penry and Cronoth dropped unconscious under unrelenting hook and beak attacks. They met a Ludbolg druid as he cast spike growth, several healing spells during the fight. The party kills all but one of the monstrosities and take a short rest. They discover that one of the pools has hot water and another has a weak acid. They start traveling again and come across a cave that has a large two-headed creatures. Alright, so everybody gets a guess. There may be things wrong. Player that finds a mistake gets to add 5 to a damage roll once.
Oh my
Player
god, it's been
claims there
so
are no
long.
mistakes
It
and
all
they are
sounds
correct.
true.
It counts as getting a correct answer. If you cannot find more than 3, NPCs get 10 temporary hit points unless there are no mistakes. Starting with the words actually is not required, but is encouraged. And you get 3 temporary hit points.
Actually,
So we're starting off tonight with, wow, you guys did great rolls. Nobody under 50. Love that. So we're starting with Jingo.
All right. I know that the Ludbold Druid did cast several healing spells. However, I did not cast that spike growth.
Correct. Kayahi did. All
that was
right.
me. That was me. I remember that. It was kind of clutch too. It was kind of nice.
Yeah, it was. Not gonna lie, that was pretty important because the kids didn't know what the hell was going on and kept wandering around trying to find the mother and why are we hurting? What's
They
going
kept
on?
hopping on the spikes. Oh, oh,
So
oh.
it was very good. All right, so next on our D100 rolls is Matakure.
All right, I did not get the opportunity to watch it, so I have no idea. So I'm going to guess that they killed all but one is not true. Maybe they killed them all, or there was more than one left alive. I don't know.
That is correct. All the monsters died.
Woohoo! Slowly.
That should
go.
count as two because he wasn't here.
Right, that's a really good. Because I was here and I don't remember that shit.
Well, I do kind of know our party, and we don't
Right.
tend to just leave random monsters alive,
Pretty
if
good.
possible.
All right, and then that leaves us with Drake.
Oh.
You're a DM, so you know everything.
Yeah, but I don't think it was Penry and Krenot that dropped. No. I can't answer who it was, but and the water and the acid that doesn't sound right either, but I had to kind of pick two and get one right.
So what's wrong with the acid?
I think wasn't it like fuel? Like one of them was like flammable?
No, that is not correct.
One of them was acid. I didn't get in it.
It was
There we
cold
go.
water, not.
Here's Caesar. All right, so Caesar's on and Weed Whacker's also on. All right, so are they in Discord?
Weed
Weed
is.
Whacker is.
I'm in.
Alrighty, sir. Here's this again. I don't know
He's
when
got to
you
move his
last
head
popped
now
in.
to see his monitors. He's like,
Nice. All right, do you have a guess for the last time in Svenzone? There's two pieces of information.
I don't believe we started traveling again. I thought we were basically where we fought those guys still.
So you're saying how the session started or how the session ended?
Session ended. We ended the session in the same spot we fought those guys. We moved the dead bodies over and dumped them in the. Oh no, we dug a hole and put them in them.
two-headed creature?
So-
I don't remember no two-headed creature.
So the two-headed creature is a thing. You guys did travel, so that is not correct. All right, so it's all on Caesar. Whether or not the
That's what you get for being late, biatch. Trying to get on
The-
my table.
And the guy who wasn't here got one right, so take
No,
that.
right.
that's right.
This-
So let me see. He got
I don't.
to
Is that-
F5.
I haven't
None of
heard it
yous,
yet.
Actually, even Matakuri, who always does, didn't do it tonight. Very sad.
Sorry, I started off
And,
with the I wasn't here bit.
So none of you get the temporary hit points, but two of you do get +5 to a damage roll. So blue. Do you want me to turn off Pass Without a Trace or just delete it? Blue.
Turn it off.
Okay, so it is still there. You should be able to turn it on. Last week we did not have a last time in this Svenzone because there was a lot going on. And I didn't want to add to it.
That sounds familiar. I was just doing that, like just a moment ago. Still smells like butt spray down here.
All right, Caesar, are you in Discord?
Yeah, I'm here trying to get everything set up.
All right. So here we go. Read the chat. Everybody's counting on you to remember one thing
Oh,
so that
God.
the monsters don't get extra hit points.
Session started.
And
I
I'm not
found
even going to
another
tell
one.
you what they already guessed.
I
'Cause
found one.
If you say one they already guessed, it's okay.
You'll hear the word. Try again.
Excited. This is the first time you guys haven't been able to get 3.
Need the Jeopardy music playing.
It's because it's been like a month or something since we played, or longer. I didn't rewatch the stream either.
Okay.
I started to, but
Finish the long rest.
Yeah, I've had a lot of family stuff going on, so I didn't even watch the stream.
Yeah. Lots going on. Wrapping up works because I'm gone for the next 3 weeks. So.
I was on vacation and had nothing pressing to do, and I didn't watch the stream.
All right, Caesar, you got a guess?
I don't see anything wrong. I mean, it's been so long.
That's what I say. It sounds true, all of it.
Yeah.
One of these days, it is going to be correct.
One of these
and
days, pow,
You
So
guys
what's
will
wrong?
be able to say.
right in the kiss.
We
All
found
right.
2 so far, so there are at least 2.
So,
You just
Drake,
gotta
what
pick
did you
some.
say? You said you found
I'll be
another
back.
one? What did
I don't think the town's name is Sushar. Wasn't it Sushar was the guy that was traveling with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
just
that's right. Yeah.
correct. It was Slubladop was the name of the
Sloppy.
city.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Shushar is the dude that was traveling with you. You are correct. So
Let me carry that up there.
you did not finish a long rest. You started as you were still running, and tears flowing down your faces from the loss of your paladin friend. He was the only one who knew how to make
Do you
the,
need it heated
the
more?
good breakfast rolls out of the mushrooms, and now he's dead. And you got the Slooplodop.
Caesar, you got a
not
hot mic.
Sushar. It says, as they enter the cave, they spot a family of hook horrors, and the parents attack the party. The whole family attacked them. There was only one parent, so either one of those things would have been correct. Because there was
What?
one mother and a bunch of kids.
How the hell are we supposed to know what parents are? Right? I'm a cobalt.
Because I said it about 50 times.
Our
And they
characters.
were labeled as
Yeah,
adult
doesn't count.
and adolescent
All
and
right.
baby.
Okay. So, like, my character's intelligence is low, okay? But it's still higher than
And
mine,
then-
so
The character or the player?
that's my character's intelligence is higher than mine, and it's a 10.
Right.
So
And it said, and they dropped unconscious under unrelenting hook and beak attacks. They did not have beak attacks. They were hook horrors, so they attacked with hooks. You got the fact that Blue did not cast spike growth. All the monsters died, which he guessed, and it is a very strong acid. You guys were sniffing it, and your eyes were burning.
oh,
I'm
that's
just
right. That's what I
being
was
close to
thinking.
it.
I thought the fumes were coming off.
And
That's
you-
what I remember. Fumes.
And you didn't bury the bodies this time. You threw them in the acid
Melt them.
because it's fun and it stinks.
Yeah, and Foster's got an affinity for acid because he's a copper
Well,
dragon.
12.
Rawr.
All right. So and then, so what had happened was, you guys did leave with, I believe you took a short rest, and then you left, and came. This is where we'll pick back up. I'll go over what's going on. As you're working your way through, let's see how long it's been. Couple 3 hours. Let's see. It's one
Where are we
thing
heading?
forgot
I
to
forget
do.
where we were heading.
Away.
Right, but
I didn't think we had a destination, but it was away.
5 is it 7th?
Dark Lake. I know we were on the Dark Lake, but it's pretty much this whole area.
All right, here it is. My time. Take a long rest. Oh, you took a long rest and then left.
Ooh. Are we long rested?
So it's now. There it is. Okay. Yes. So you took a long rest, took off, and as you're
Yeah.
after the long rest, it has been a couple hours. As you're getting into your groove, the kinks are starting to feel stretched out again as you've been walking through the day. Uh, you guys saw a fire up ahead, and this thing moving um, off in the distance, and you were deciding what to do with this. Um, Henry was going to try to sneak up, or what you guys were going to do. It looks probably 100 feet, 200 feet. Let me see specifically. Yeah, about 150 feet away. Uh, there's
The
a opening, and then beyond the opening, it opens up, and there's a fire burning, uh, or a light source of some kind, and there's this big shadow that walks in front of it. You could turn around, but it's been there haven't been any other ways to go for at least 2 hours. You have to go back to the acid room.
maybe he's friendly.
So, what would you like to do?
Who's sneaking up? Go see what it is.
I could make us sneakier.
I mean, Foster's somewhat sneaky, I think. Let's see. What is his stealth? A +4. He's okay.
Okay, we will let Small Dragon go.
Foster's like, the last time you let me go, this is how we got down here, but I'll be back. Foster goes sneaking up. Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Doesn't look like a good day for rolls.
Bunch of unobservant.
Right, everybody.
We're all looking over our shoulders, not paying attention to what's ahead.
Are you sure there's no one following us? Why do you ask? I don't know. I looked back and there was something there.
Inconceivable.
Have fun storming the castle, boys.
The
Think it'll
lock button is red now? Is that new?
Go ahead and give me a when it's locked. When it's
Has
unlocked,
it been that way
It's not.
for a while? I didn't notice it last time I was a player. Or maybe it's this theme that makes it jump out. Did you say roll for initiative?
No, I said roll for stealth.
Oh, that should go right here, like that. Wait, you're going with me?
No.
Okay, so you
Good.
are moving forward, and oh, that's Kiahi. Never mind.
Sorry, yeah.
Awesome. I thought we weren't using the tower in this.
Oh, I
Discord. Let's look. And
just did it.
magic, free magic item per pizza delivered to the GM. Don't forget. If you want it to be a surprise, Atakure knows the address. Technology. Well, I guess I didn't mention it in the pinned messages, so we're fine. Cool. We'll use it here. I know a couple of streams I'm doing. I've now started to try the old. Everybody knows what's going on. I honestly don't like it because
What?
Pretend
61 months?
They don't know what's going on.
Jeez.
Have I known you guys that long?
I can't get rid of this guy. It's 60. No matter what I do, he's still around. 61 months. Wow.
That's like a year and a half, man. That's crazy. All right. So Foster, you're moving up, and you step and there's a little layer of like mica, and it cracks under your foot, and you stop, and then there's these spores come up, and you coughing and sneezing a little bit.
I'll be
And
back.
that's going to trigger the encounter as she comes up. So you guys, hold on a second. Two on the map as this woman steps out from in front of you guys. There we go. Never used fancy grounds before. Give me a second. You are here. And we'll do a little sharing is caring. There it is. And you see her. All right, so everybody give me perception checks at the first one should have been at disadvantage because you guys are not using light. So give me perception checks with disadvantage. There it is.
I have Devil's Sight. Do I still have disadvantage?
I don't remember the wording of Devil's Sight. I know
You
you have
see in
120
darkness.
feet of dark vision,
It's
but
it's more than just dark vision.
and you can see through through magic, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the wording.
All right.
I've slept and eaten since I read it.
I'll roll at disadvantage anyway, and then double check it.
I got better when I rolled disadvantage. I had a 2. Now I have a 3.
15 squares.
Or a 4. Yeah, 3, because I rolled a 4. Not very perceptive. He's usually got his nose in his bag.
You can see normally in darkness, so it's as if you had normal vision.
Normally.
Both
Well, if
magical
it's
and
normally
non-magical.
dark, then isn't that dark? Right?
I was going to say that, but I was like, nah, it's too confusing for people. I'm not going to try to argue that point. But if you can see like a normal person, then that means you can't see anything. All right. So a couple of you you see that she has long ears. She has darker skin. Again, you can't really tell with color. So she's maybe half orc, drow, something you're not really sure. But she's dressed fairly nicely. You see that she does have a like a silk blouse and leggings. She's wearing a leather vest.
Does she like turn and look?
And she's
Like,
walking.
at us?
Well, yeah. As you made noise, she turned and sees you guys, and she's very clearly not really knowing what she's doing. She's tiptoeing and trying to be quiet, but she clearly is not a rogue or anything. And she would, let's see. Karnoff is in the back. Blue's right there.
Is she human size?
Yes. Yep. So she would sort of start making her way toward you, Blue. What are you guys doing as she's trying to clearly be quiet? She's looking over her shoulder at where the light is, and then
Does she see us seeing her? No, she's looking over her shoulder.
We don't have any light
Yes,
sources, right?
when
So
Kronoff made the noise, so you saw her before, and she
It
was
was-
sort of looking
Looking
around.
Foster made the noise.
it was
Foster made the noise, and then when he made the noise, she turned and saw everybody. So then she started walking forward towards you guys, and she's looked more clearly made eye contact with you, Blue, and is walking towards you.
I'm going to put my hand out to tell her, hold up. You will frighten my friends. Oh,
They were
sorry.
here.
Sorry, hold up.
She is speaking in. Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted. But she does stop as she hushes everybody. Shh. And then so she'll motion for you to come closer if you don't want her to come towards you.
Okay, I will. Hello, friend.
Ah, here we go. I did have a picture of her.
Well, that doesn't look like her token. I'm disappointed. I like her token better.
It's because you have dark vision. It sort of blurs it.
It's like,
beer
is
goggles.
it kind of like beer goggle?
If you get closer,
Okay,
you
wait.
get, you're like, oh, okay.
Wait, let me
Well,
zoom out a little bit.
Is she
Squint.
an orc?
Okay, I can see it. I can see
Looks
it.
at least halfish.
She doesn't look happy. I tell you that.
It's just, yeah, and looking at all of you, she's gonna try a couple different languages. And she'll start with this.
Uslay to the nay.
And she sort of motions back the way you came, and she's again looking back over her shoulder at the cavern to the south. If you zoom way out, you should be able to see there's light down there. Do I have lighting on? Doesn't look
Yeah.
like I have lighting.
I can see
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, we can see
You
it's
can
a
see you
different
have
kind of
120
style
dark
map. Little different style map.
Don't
you
have
had.
lighting on. There we go. Now we have
You see,
lighting on.
Blue will talk to her in a strange guttural language and then turn and make yips and growls and barks and sniffles and whatever it is beast language is.
You speak in Penrod's language?
Actually he was facing Penrod when he said that.
She'll move this way a little bit and wait for you to come.
And I will turn to everybody else and
What is it? I gotta sneeze again.
I know I shouldn't have skipped typing class in high school, but I would have forgotten it by now.
Definitely something that improves with use.
No.
Anyways, I will gesture for her to lead on. I will go and help.
What?
Who are we killing? Or helping?
I stepped on something. He still hasn't even seen her.
Oh, you see it now. She's
What's
5 feet
going
from
on?
you.
Yeah, but he's got spores in his eye. He pulls his cowl down anytime he gets. When he's hiding, he always pulls his cowl down. That's why he can't see nothing. He's like a part ostrich.
You said dog? Why did you say dog?
Oh, he was barking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right,
Oh, he was trying to get the.
I love how Sirenscape triggers
He
on
was
it.
trying to get the Sirenscape to trigger.
Okay.
It did. It barked.
All right. So, are you going to translate what she's saying to everybody else?
Translate it into under. I translated it into Undercommon and Beast. I can run through what else I.
So, one of you, Henry, are you translating it to everybody
Yeah.
else then?
I didn't know. I didn't know he didn't know
Telephone
common.
game.
I do not know Common.
She
You
wants
and
your
I
help.
are not going to
Help.
chat a lot.
Help doing what?
All right. So, to save time, we'll say that you guys are whispering to each other. She definitely calls you
If
all,
only Stool was alive.
waves for you all to get over here so you can stop yelling at each other.
We're whispering at each other.
Okay,
Oh, she's going north.
we just came from this way.
All right. And so she says,
Don't step in that corner over there. Just trust me.
She says, you have too many windows open. Close. 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 There it is. Okay. A group of orcs and other strange creatures attacked my caravan. They kidnapped my bodyguard, my close friend Garuk, dragged him off into that cave up to the north. I will offer you everything I have. And she has a pouch. If you will go rescue him and bring him back.
How many orcs
Shit.
did you see?
There was maybe half a dozen.
What kind of supplies were you carrying?
We are general merchants, so we have some food stuffs and some oils and wines,
Oh, I'll help.
leathers, skins.
Can we have some of that instead?
I'm sure most of that's been destroyed by the orcs already, but if there's anything left, that's fine.
If you're lucky,
I'm
they
mostly
might
concerned
have
about
one of the
Garuk.
wine bottles for you.
Wine? We haven't had any
go.
wine. Which way is it? Is she like
He's pointing at the
towards the
cavern that you guys. Right there. Yes.
okay?
I was able to follow them.
How many
That's
are
where
there?
they've set up their camp.
Do you know?
He just asked me that.
Are
I
you
told
a fighter?
him
A spellcaster?
about-
Or
maybe half a dozen or so.
you're not a rogue?
How many is that? Is that 7? Half a dozen. I don't know. Let's go. Tokens aren't locked. Come on.
Yes. 6.5 is half a dozen.
Hello. Are we going?
I look around and see Foster's taking off. I'm
Come
like,
on.
damn it, not again.
What?
Son of a.
He's
Alright,
got his
Foster
cowl
says
down,
you-
so he's sneaking. He's like,
Yes, what you see. You see this big creature walking. He's got 2 heads, has a battle axe in one hand and a morning star in the other. And because this is one of my pet peeves, a morning star is a stick with a chain and a single ball. A mace doesn't have the chain. Multiple balls is a flail. So he has a stick with a chain and a single metal ball on the end.
What happened?
He had
to
an
the
accident
ball?
when he was a kid and lost his other ball.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wasn't confused. Was anyone else confused?
That leaves him with 2, right? I mean, we all have
Should-
3 when we're.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't he have 4?
What?
He's got 2 heads. He should have 4 balls.
Doesn't have 4 heads. He has a total of 3 heads. All right. So what are you guys doing, Foster?
Foster
Pretty much
looks
the only one
back.
who can see that because everybody else is still sitting back talking to
Yeah.
the woman.
Well, I'm one
I
of the
gotta
few that has
follow-
dark vision. Where is he at? I don't see him on the map. Where's he at?
Yeah, I
Over
gotta
here
follow
somewhere?
whoever has the light here.
Like out there somewhere?
Yeah,
You
I'm
should be
sitting
able
back
to
if I have a
see-
light on my helm, my head.
Light, yes.
Oh,
So
that's
there's
wherever
light
you
in
guys
that
are at.
cave, and it's a shadow in front of the light, just beyond the doorway. So he walks here.
Oh. Well, Foster's gonna move up and go. What happened to the?
Okay, give
What
me a
happened to the
stealth
wall
check.
over here? There's no wall.
It's cave wall. Give me a stealth check.
The line of sight's not good. Oh. My cow must have fell
Okay.
off.
One with the rock.
All right. So Kronoth has light on him now. Did somebody cast light on him?
Yeah. Every time after we take a rest, I get it cast on me for the day.
Okay.
Yeah, Kahi casts light on him,
Gotcha.
Light only lasts an hour there, bud.
but it's a
Yeah,
cantrip.
but
I
they
can
we
just
can.
Yeah,
can't-
but it doesn't last the whole day.
smack him in the back of the head. Boop.
You got to get it every hour.
When it starts going dim, you refresh it.
Put the light on a different part of his body every time.
No, that shit's like lithium. That shit just goes out. It's just like. All right, so Foster's like creeping up, being quiet. Then he stops after he sees that. He's like, "Wait, that's a big guy. We should get our big guy up here."
All right, Penry, you see the same thing.
I can't see. I'm following the wall.
You
See,
just
because
blindly.
You see the shadow.
Oh yeah, he's in the light.
He's
That's right.
walking in front of the. He's not. You see the shadow of him.
Right.
There's the light behind him.
Can I see it all?
Yes. There, you can see him as well. And Penry, I need a stealth check in the tower.
Nice.
Pretty much any perception check and any stealth check and investigation check should always be in the tower.
Oh, you want him in the tower? At least said like before you didn't want him in the tower. I like
checked
rolling
those. I
them.
was checking the message the other day to see if we use them.
I like rolling them in the tower because I don't want to know how bad I did.
Okay. I'll
I couldn't have got less than a 7.
Passive perception of a two-headed Etten isn't probably low.
Talking
So
to himself too.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Waiting for the stealth team.
The stealth team stops. Says, starts moving back towards you guys. Foster's starting to move back. He's like, he gets next to Penrod. He's like, we need bigger people up front.
Is he speaking common to himself?
Oh, the Etten? Or whatever the
Yeah,
two-headed thing is? I don't know.
because I said we could make out some
What?
of the conversation.
Who said it? As you strain to hear the creature talk to us, so you can make out some of the conversation. He's typing. See, it took him a while.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
I don't
typing in
understand that.
at knees. It's at knees. Look.
What's he saying?
He says
He's saying,
one of the heads.
he's saying he's gonna smash a little kobold if he gets a chance. So
Their names are Jim Bob and Bob Joe.
Jim Bob and Bob Jim.
Bob Joe.
Bobby
Awesome.
Joey.
You don't
And they're arguing over protecting a prisoner.
Ooh.
I'll turn and ask, I wonder if she's the prisoner.
or she's a friend of the
the
prisoner.
Her
prisoner's
friends.
the prisoner's the bodyguard. Guruk.
Why would an Etten keep a prisoner?
Guruk.
Let's kill it.
Maybe
Maybe I can understand him. Maybe he's a friend. I've never seen such as him before.
he doesn't look friendly.
No, you don't.
Well, looks can be deceiving now, can't they?
Are you gonna go talk to him?
But they don't talk like they're friendly.
That's the ones that smashed and grabbed.
They also don't sound very smart. Perhaps we can scare them off.
Did you see how big they are?
Maybe we can outsmart him.
Of that, I am certain.
Foster.
What? I hate to say it, but I'm not that smart. I'm kind of clever, but not too smart. No, I'm not clever either. My
Practically one of
wisdom's
the
worse
smartest
than my
in the party.
intelligence. I'm just cute. He's got a charisma. So, do you just want to, just attack him?
I can zap him and pull him in here.
I wonder if he's friendly, though. Then he's not going to be friendly no more.
Maybe Blue should go talk to him, and then
I'll go talk to him.
if he starts doing something, we charge.
They sound like they're hungry.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
maybe.
like eating kobolds, so I shouldn't talk to him.
Oh,
I don't know what
we
they're
won't.
saying.
I won't let him eat you, little dragon.
They're hungry. Why aren't they eating the prisoner?
Maybe the
Because
prisoners
they are scared of something bigger than themselves.
Oh.
So there's something bigger over there than these.
I've got
guys.
some.
No, there's something bigger that thing answers to. That's why it hasn't eaten the prisoner. And, sooner or later, that bigger thing is going to show up. So let me go talk to him and see what I can do. How about it?
Yeah, I'll keep messaging you so you can keep us in the loop. Wait, I don't know what languages. We can't talk to each other.
Yeah, we can. I speak Goblin.
Oh, I do too. So I can message
I believe
you.
I share at least one language with everybody except Keahi. I don't share any languages with him.
KI doesn't want to talk to anybody, anyways. It's like, I'll warlock them. To 120 feet, I can message. No.
All right, so you're just walking up.
Yeah.
Okay, and with Cronoth there.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on what's going on without too much light being exposed.
Yeah, I'm moving you back on purpose.
Okay.
Just haven't locked the token yet. There we go. Now
Okay.
all right, so it comes back, and you can see the light from Cronoth, so it stops and they're looking out, and it's give me a second here. So it's going to sort of try to sneak back.
Oops.
Let me check one last
Sorry.
thing.
Wrong button.
Yeah. So it sort of sneaks back, and it's sort of peeking around the corner, and the other head keeps bumping into it, trying to see too. And it's sort of trying to hide, not very successfully, because it doesn't think that Cronoth sees him yet. So it's just sort of looking and watching. It doesn't see you, Blue. So now you can go ahead and keep moving if you'd like. You hear it talking. It's look at the light, the person. It's a man thing. Maybe he come close. Oh wait, what's that? What's that?
Huh? And in his language, the giant language, I will say, "Hello, friend." I don't. Well, I do have my staff sling in my hand, but I'm using it like a walking stick.
All right, give me a charisma roll of some kind, whether it's trying to be nice or intimidating or lying.
You call him friend, so it's definitely deception. Definitely deception. No.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click it twice.
Persuasion. Okay.
A 20.
Yeah, I'm not very persuasive.
20, pretty good,
That roll proves the opposite.
right?
Don't expect me to consistently produce results like that, is what I'm saying.
um, Friend, Nargoon sent you. You have food?
I have food. If you will allow me, hold on one moment.
Do you reach in your pants? Just while I whip
I'm
this
going to
out.
cast Goodberry.
Those are like from underberries, right?
Yep. I cast Dingleberry.
From under dingleberries.
And hold out my hand, and these, wave a sprig of mistletoe across my hand, and, these little berries will appear, and I will toss him one. I'll toss him two, one for each head. Eat these, friend. They're bigger than you think.
He sort of smells it and
Has a very earthy smell. Bit nutty.
That was that fruitcake
So
you found in the fridge. Look, Sven, I saw it. You're like,
yeah, they'll pop it back. It's not very. Okay, okay. It's not bad. It's not meat, but it's not bad. Narg. The hell's his name? Nargoon in back. Don't have. No, bring more meat. He's looking around. Just hey, there's a man thing back there.
Well, see, boss
Careful.
knew you were going to be hungry, so he sent me to keep watch while you go out and hunt. So off you go. I'll stay here and watch.
All right, so give me another persuasion check with a +5.
Did you say you wanted to use your inspiration?
He
What?
sort of looks back.
Nah, sometimes you just got to take the fail.
I don't know. I just wait here. The other one's Bob Joe's. Man, there's our chance. We can go. It's okay. He's our friend. We should go.
I say, you better go now because I can't stay for long. And somebody has to guard the prisoner. And I'm going to try again to persuade him if I can. Imagine this time without a plus. Nope, he's not being very persuadable.
+5.
That would be a 14 then.
Because he's hungry. He does want to do what you're suggesting, and you're his friend. So you have a +5. You hear a small voice. Give me a insight check.
Quasimodo?
So you know they're speaking Goblin, but you don't know who it is.
I couldn't. Ooh. Okay. And that came from behind these guys, from the prisoner?
Yes, and the closest head snaps back. And it waves its battle axe, and he starts to head out. You see anything? You know where I can go?
Be careful. There are some abovers out there, and they are dangerous.
They do have dark vision, okay. So his passive, he does not see that. Him, he not look too dangerous. I just eat him. He's going to move forward. And I need initiative.
A little dicey.
So now that he comes out of the cave, all of you can see him. Like like I said, this isn't exact. He's got a battle axe and a morning star, but that's what he looks like. All right. So Blue, what would you like to do as he starts walking forward?
He's got his back to me.
Yes. Well, his
Never
side.
turn your back to a druid? How does that work?
I'm going to go in there and have a look.
Goodberry. Moving into the cave.
30 feet. Okay. Got to verify. Give me a perception check with a +5.
Did you draw this map?
No.
I was being funny.
Oh.
I see how you piece them together nicely.
All those mouse streams. So learn how to do it.
$28. I wonder if you noticed that. You'd have to give me a 9 for me to get a 29. A 28. You'd have to give me 9 points. And a crit.
I'm going to say it's a piece, but because I don't know what the actual term is. All right, so you see what was making the noise? I think it's him. Yep, that's him. So that's your movement. You still have a standard action.
I'll say to the goblin in Goblin, "Hello, friend. The two-headed one has left. If you don't wish to stay here, now would be the time to come with me." I'm going to try to persuade him. And this time, I will use an inspiration.
Okay.
Well spent.
He stands up and is sort of looking back deeper into the cave. So it's clear he wants to go.
What's on the other end of the string, friend? I am a friend to everybody, but not everybody is a friend to me.
All right, so that's going to take up your 6 seconds. All right, what is your passive stealth, Keahi? And Foster?
Keahi's is terrible.
14.
11.
Okay. So he walks forward. He has 10 more feet. Perfect. And he sees you all and sort of falters for a second, but is focused on the glowy guy. As he swings his battle axe.
Jesus.
Henry.
Ouch. Ouch. I guess since he's attacking him, Penrod's going to move up behind him. Stab him with his boar spear. That's gonna hit him. And then he will use a bonus action to unarmed strike. And bite his ass.
Right, so he spent his turn talking to you. Karnoth, this thing's run up to you, and as you're looking to back away, slashes into you with your axe, with its axe.
I shall return the favor.
$24 is a hit.
Oh, you re-rolled it. Nice.
As this thing sort of shakes
Nice
its head,
favor.
and it's and clearly surprised. Didn't expect it to hurt that much.
And I'm going to. Which one is it? Was it second wind?
Second wind will, or
You.
when he hits you, you use Stolen's endurance. But right now, you can use second wind. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna use second wind. I had to remember which one it was, so real quick.
And then the other one you have lets you attack again. Action surge. Not too shabby. Get 9 back. All right. So you're using up your action surge as well then?
Yep,
Cool.
and that was a miss.
All right, Foster.
Foster sees this thing just like almost knock freaking Craneth to his knees in one swipe. He's like, oh crap. So he's gonna deep down cough up a big old goober and say, and spit a chromatic orb loogie at this guy.
Okay. What flavor?
Acid, of course. goober to the
21 is a
face.
hit. Why did you have advantage?
Because of pack tactics, baby.
Nice.
And then he's gonna back up a little bit more. He's like, I can get further back.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And use my spell slot.
All right. Keahi is going to pull out his rod of the Pact Keeper, and he's going to start off casting a little hex on this guy. And step back just a little bit more. And then that was his bonus action. And then again, using his rod, he's going to cast Eldritch Blast. Try to hit the guy with the battle axe in the nose.
Thanks for the Dex Hex.
Oh yeah.
Going 15 feet.
Yes. Max damage.
Nice.
Why can't I have done that?
Wow.
Bonk
Freaking
right on the
8.
nose.
I did 8 out
Wow.
of 3d8. Whoa.
All right, Henry.
All right, now that
Don't
he's
forget
got
you have a +1 to hit. Both you and Kronoth do.
a +1 to hit.
Correct, because you're flanking.
Oh,
Flanking.
is that automatic, or do we got to put it in the?
No, you have to put it in there.
How come it's not scrolling? Scroll, damn it.
Control.
Type it in there. +1. All right, so since we got the Dex Hex now, Penrod's going to use bonus action key point for
So-
flurry of blows.
Just to clarify, the hex is only against. It's not for saves. It's just for checks.
Dexterity checks like initiative rolls.
Oh, damn it. Well, I was going to do this anyway. He's going to unarmed strike. There's one.
Which is stupid. It should be for.
What was that?
I said stupid. It sort of defeats the purpose of a hex, but
Right.
whatever.
So he missed that one. He's going to try unarmed strike again. And that he's gonna bite his leg, see if he can fail this. Yep. He's gonna go prone, bit his Achilles tendon. He can't take reactions. And then he's gonna stab him with his boar spear.
Nice.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Well, Keahi is going to continue to Eldritch Blast him, although I think he's going to have disadvantage now because he's prone, but that's okay.
Oh yeah.
So the second attack didn't do any damage.
Didn't do any damage.
The one that knocked him down.
Oh, the boar. I dropped it on him.
It says
You
I did
want- Can you drag
6.
that on him? Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's a giant. Damage 6 to giant.
6 to giant.
Okay.
Keahi is sad. He missed because you knocked him down.
Because I knocked him down. I was thinking melee. We're in the melee over here.
Yeah, he stays far away from melee.
All right.
All right, so one last time. I'm going to try it one more time. You miss with your first unarmed strike.
Right.
You hit with your second unarmed strike.
Right.
Then you rolled giant save dexterity of 7.
Oh, I didn't roll the damage.
Then you
the
rolled
bite.
your boar spear attack.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
your
roll the
second
damage.
attack didn't do damage.
Yeah. Let me put that on him then. Thanks.
Okay. Yes. I would argue you wouldn't be able to use the open hand technique with a bite, but rules is written. I guess it doesn't say you can't.
Yeah,
That's
it's an
a-
It doesn't
unarmed
make
strike.
sense that you're biting him and you were knocking him prone.
Well, I
even
bit his Achilles tendon.
A weapon or a hand, but
Even
that's all
Sven
right.
gives
We'll
it to
just-
you, but at one point, that's all you could
I
roll
know.
after all that.
I
You
know.
roll a 1.
I know.
I mean,
You can only put it out so many times.
See,
and you
the
roll
karmic
or-
deity's saying it's stupid that you're knocking him down with a bite. So
Right. That's
they don't dare
what I get.
taking away the damage.
on his ankle.
I bit his
Hamstring
Achilles
him.
tendon. I ripped his Achilles tendon. That's why he went down.
He's like a pack of wolves. He hamstringed him.
Yeah,
All
hamstring
right,
him.
Blue. Abadiah.
I'm going to walk a little bit closer and say, in Goblin, what do you have on the string, friend?
He already
Trying
told
to
you.
see what the.
He already told you. Did it not go through?
Oh, let me
Said
go
it
look.
It let him.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, thank you. I'm still scrolling. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Makes noises and tells the boss when people come in. And he asked you for food.
I'll throw him up at Goodberry.
Give me a persuasion check. So he looks at it, sniffs it. Clearly isn't impressed, but he'll eat it and then is surprised that it tastes pretty good.
All right.
Move forward.
I guess I go ahead and dash so I can move a little bit farther forward to see. Try to see into that cave.
Okay. Give me a perception check. You are using dark vision, so it's at disadvantage. Because you're in light right now, but what I'm having you look at is in dark vision.
Fair enough.
Dark
Fair
vision.
enough.
Okay. All right. So you see the
Cannot
continues
see.
down, curves around a little bit. Looks like there's an opening ahead of you. And you see a bell up above the opening.
All right, that's my turn.
Foster.
Foster's going to ready a cantrip, chill touch. When this guy stands up, he's gonna smack him with it.
Okay. Run off. Don't think he's going to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, so what do I have for my attack? I had the +1 from before. What is it now?
Automatic
That's it.
advantage.
It's a +1. It'll give you advantage because he's prone. And you'll still have the +1. There you go. Boom.
Oh, he survived.
Yep.
All
As
right,
soon as
so
he
you
stands up, he's getting
slash down
blasted.
at him. So he's
Did he just
eating
Did you just poop? Sound
sort
like
of
it.
size. And he says, and he sits back down.
I will say, They sent me. Go ahead and catch a few Z's.
All right, give me another persuasion check. Or actually, that's not persuasion. That's clearly bluff
That is
or
deception.
deception. I mean, yep. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, so this guy is going to curl up, drops his weapons. He's going to curl up in a little ball, and he's yelling out, give me insight checks, DC 8.
For everybody?
Well, you're not there, but everybody else who's there, the four of them there.
What are we doing? I'm
Insight.
sorry. Insight?
Insight, DC 8.
In a tower or open?
Nice. No, insight is. I told you what the DC is, so.
Come on, Kiahi
We're
Foster.
clueless.
Step it up.
What?
That's right.
Like we
So
can
it's
tell
clear-
we're gonna do
I'm too
anything.
distraught because I missed.
Foster's got his
It's
cowl
clear
down.
that he's telling telling you to stop. He curled up in the fetal position with his hands, one hand over each head, weapons down.
All right, so I'll tell everyone around me that what he's saying.
So he didn't stand up.
Take his weapons away.
He didn't.
I think that goblin's had enough of my nonsense.
Henry,
So yeah, I'll look at him and I'll tell everybody I think he's had enough and grab his weapon and
okay, so you can grab one of them. Yes,
He almost hesitated too long. I was gonna
it is big and heavy.
throw some
Makes you drag
vocabulary.
it back.
yeah, I'm gonna drag it away.
Give me a 12-sider.
12, 6, 8, 10, 12.
All right, so you have the Morning Star. Are you gonna
It's how
move?
big is it? Is
Yeah.
it like
Okay.
I've got the
He's
morning star.
dragging it over here.
It will be a two-handed weapon for any of you. You can use it, but it's bigger than normal. All right,
And
Foster.
that'll be my turn.
Foster's gonna move up a little, and he says, "You better just stay down, or I'm gonna blast you." And he does. He readies again a cantrip. If that guy gets up, he's gonna blast him because he doesn't know what he's
All right.
saying.
Now, the
He
corner
thinks
of your eye.
he thinks that Foster's, Foster thinks he's got him pinned down, like
right
he's
over
scared
here,
of him.
As you're talking to him, you see. Shoot, my mind. I just lost one second. There's. Him. You see the paladin standing there, looking at you. As you're talking, and you stop for a second and blink your eyes, and he's gone.
Who?
The paladin, the one that.
Yeah, but are
you
you
just
saying that
described?
to Foster?
Yes. Foster,
So-
one saw-
I saw the paladin that got ripped in half standing right there.
yes. Hmm.
Nah, now! You're dead! He yells out.
And the goblin sits down. You too big to be up here. Last time I go, I get hurt. I wait for someone to come. Go tell them. He says to you, Blue. And Cronoth.
So I'll grab the other weapon and pull it away from him and tell him in Giant to, if he moves, that it'll be the end of his life. And I want to know what is going on and who he works for.
What are you doing here?
I'm going to grab his weapon. Do you guys hear me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
yeah, so
Yeah.
he says,
All right. So I grab his weapon.
okay.
I tell him in Giant that to sit up. We won't attack him if he doesn't attack us, but he has to answer our questions.
All right, are you going to move?
No, I'm going to stay close to him with my axe ready.
All right. Okay, Ahi.
All right.
So you're giving him the old OJ, huh?
Etten under control. So I'm gonna very carefully try to hug the wall as far away from this Etten as possible, and
Okay.
and then double move down here by Fosser.
Fosser. You mean Pinrod?
Penrod, sorry,
Same thing.
same
Yeah.
difference.
Kind of a different yelp. A little bit different yelp.
All right, Blue.
I'm going to be curious.
All right, give me another perception check in the tower. See what you can see.
Why's my Twitch keep twitching out?
All right, so you should see. If you zoom out enough, you will see that there is another light source way down. The passageway curves and such, so it's not clear what you're looking at. But there's some sort of other lit room down the way a bit. You see the passage immediately to your right, and the passageway in front of you. It looks like there's. You have what's your dark vision? 30 or 60?
30.
Okay. Yeah. So you just see the start of a one going off to the left, beyond a little farther from where you are, and then like I said, way off at distance, probably 100 feet down. If you zoom out, you should be able to see a hint of light.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
That's your
All right.
movement. So that's your movement. You can still do other stuff.
Well, I don't want to get too separated from the party, so I'm going to turn.
Okay.
Head back.
30 feet. Okay. All right. So he's it's been 6 seconds. You've just been talking to him. He's cowering. He didn't seem to react to the weapons being pulled away. And one of the heads is peeking out. The other one still has his eyes closed. The one on top, from where he is, he's on his side. The other one from the bottom is trying to peek out and see what you guys are doing, but he is not moving. He's just whimpering, no more, stop. and we're going to take our 10-minute break.
10-minute break.
Woohoo!
Oh, I should do a timer and stuff then, huh? 21, 30. 10 minutes. All right, I'm going to put the slideshow on. We're going to take a break, but we'll be back for the second half of Out of the Abyss. Wait, there was a ding. I'll be back. We're back. Well, most of us.
All right, so top of round 4 is blue. I don't see Jingo. Are you there?
I am. I just didn't turn the camera on.
All right.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Goblin is.
You know that's fake ice cream, Tim, right? It's not real.
Yeah, but it still goes in my belly just fine.
It doesn't melt. I don't know.
Goblins. Hey, thought you were gonna get help. Come on. Throws a little rock at you, Pink.
Oh, now you're not my friend anymore.
He's just throwing a little fit. He's clearly not attacking you or being mean. He's just upset because you're not letting him, bringing him relief.
Like, I told you could go. I just thought I heard something out there and was just looking to make sure we were safe.
All right, so what are you doing besides talking to him?
Going back out to check on my other friends.
All right, so you should be able to see sort of what's going on because Kiahi is lit. Kranath is lit. I don't know. Let me see if it looks. What it looks like to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. Mm-hmm. So you see what's going on there. Kranath standing over the whimpering Etna, laying in a fetal position with his hands over his head.
I will turn back towards our goblin friend and say, you know, this could have been easy, but you didn't want it to be easy, did you? And I'm going to cast a magic stone. And let's see, 1 to 3 pebbles. I imagine that's I get 2. I'm going to bounce one off his head.
All right, can you share the spell? Nice.
He throws a pebble at you. You pick it up with another one, and then you throw it back at him. Whap!
Boom, his head's gone.
Jesus. Holy crap.
Oh, you shouldn't throw things, friend.
All right, so it's not random. It says you touch up. Basically, it should read up to 3 pebbles, and in this particular space where you are, there are pebbles galore. So you can have 2 more.
All right. Don't think I'm going to need them. That one put him down.
Oh, they last a while.
But it does last a minute. Do you have a effect? Yeah, you do. You have a magic something effect. Cool. Yep. So just remember you have 2 more. All right, Kiahi.
All right, I'm going to move over there to get a clearer view of what's going on in there.
30 feet. Okay.
Yep.
So as you move up, you see blue throw a rock. I don't know how he throws it. Maybe he throws like
I put it in the sling stone and I put it in the staff sling and kind of whipped it at him.
Okay. And you see the goblin fall and topple off onto the floor from a little hole up in the side.
All right, I'm going to. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Foster is. He is going to also skirt past this this two-headed giant rather quickly, and then he's going to dash as well over to where he saw. What was the paladin's name?
Zash.
Sash. He's going to be like, "Where'd you go, Zash? Where'd you go?" He's like checking out this wall, I guess.
All right. You can smell him faintly.
It smells like English leather. I can smell him.
All right. Penry is going to go back up here. Well, try not to move the map. Go back up here where the giant is. Just to keep an eye on things.
For some
Prone
reason,
feet,
I
okay.
imagine you would lift your leg on him, like just hike, do a little hike on him, like
And,
mark your territory.
Establish dominance.
He'll ready an unarmed strike in case this thing that tries to do something.
I mean, I think my dog would pee on him.
As long as he doesn't start humping on him.
I hope Penrod's a little smarter than your dog.
He might do that too. He could do that. We hope so. Whoa.
Yeah, no, he is still at you. You guys move around him. The second head closes its eyes also as you guys are
He's
walking by
behaving
him, and
very
it
oddly
winces
for
and
an Etten.
run off.
So I'm gonna try and ask him who his boss is, what they're doing here.
What?
Interrogate him.
Your character knows how Edens act.
He speaks giant.
They all
He
act like
speaks
this,
giant.
as far as I know.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
Every Etten you met has acted like this.
Exactly. There was a cobalt one time that had a second head, but it didn't talk.
So that would be you're clearly doing intimidate. So go ahead and give me intimidation check.
As he's asking the questions, I'm nudging him with my foot. Answer.
He's all like he's got his foot like way up in the air too. He's like, walk on foy.
Yeah.
Goonie goo goo.
All right, top of round 5.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow, somebody rolled less than me.
Foster.
Foster's gonna come over behind Kahehi, and he's gonna say, "Did you see him? Did you see him?
Yeah, Blue's right there.
Where'd he go?" No, Sash. He's not dead.
Last I saw, he went to pieces.
I just saw him right there.
Say he had to come apart.
He's all
Yeah.
like disheveled looking.
He had a minor breakdown.
Is there something coming? I think he'll be paranoid too and take the dodge action as well.
Okay. All right, back to Kronoth.
Sven's like, yeah, simple little one encounter. I got 4 planned. We'll get to the. Still stuck on the first encounter.
Haven't even killed anything yet, except for one goblin.
I'm.
On
This
accident.
has actually been amazing. You guys have. I would have bet large amounts of money you were going to kill. And you guys.
Oh, we
managed
might kill
to-
him still.
But
to
that doesn't
get
mean
the
he's not
goblin
going
in
to
one
die.
shot without him alerting the rest of the cave by pulling the string. All he has to do is reach up and pull the string. Had he not hit him, killed him with one shot, the whole cave would have known what's going on.
It just blew his head completely
Drake
all
is-
over the street.
Drake's role playing very well. It's great. All right, Kronoth. He's asked a question.
Freaking chocolate payday.
All right, so you're gonna keep intimidating him for your turn as he answers.
Yes.
Okay. Typically, you get like one question or so, but if you're gonna keep asking, you can ask another one.
What's up, Andy? Oh, the Svenzone. Let's go.
All right.
We're trying to
You can go ahead
escape
and
the
pass
abyss.
the turn while we talk. Blue, you're gonna be next.
Yeah.
They're talking in chat. Because we don't understand the language.
And he points back to where he came from. All right,
So,
Blue. You see,
Gobbledygook.
you can see Kiahi and probably Foster behind him.
No, that the goblin's not going to stop me.
You can pull the string, see what happens.
Oh no.
Arrgh.
This time we'll just walk farther down.
Wow, that's a loud cat.
All right, give me a
Did I hear a
perception
cat?
check with disadvantage.
It's my daughter's cat, but yes, he is very vocal.
And what is your passive stealth?
My passive stealth is 11.
Okay. All right, is same thing as before. You do see in the 30 feet you have. Yeah, you can see the room. It's yeah. So it's pretty much the same thing you see before. There's a room opening to the right, opens up, and then farther down off to the left, it looks like there's another opening, and then way down. Actually, I don't know if you can see it from where you are now. No, you can't. So All right. Any bonus actions or anything?
Not at this time, no.
All right. Henry.
But I did say in Giant that the stinky room is down this way.
Okay.
Henry's gonna say, "What do we do with this ugly thing? If we're gonna go,
Karnoth is talking to him.
then I'll just continue to hold the action in case he tries to attack us, and I'll keep nudging him with my foot. Answer the question. Answer the question." Of course, you don't know what I'm saying, but nudging with the foot should do it.
Does
He
your
just hears a dog growling right next to
Yeah.
him.
right? Does your I didn't imagine that your dog had that deep of a voice either. I thought it would be a little more high
Yip, yip,
pitched.
yip.
He's a Chihuahua voice.
I was just gonna say that.
All right, Keahi.
Like,
I'm gonna move in a dash down here by the goblin. My intent
Okay.
is to search him on the next turn, just to double check them. He didn't have anything like a key or anything.
Well, if you look at the token,
I see there's something there. Yes,
there's
there's a gun. I could pick that up.
right, the plasma rifle.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's what drew my eye.
And it's a very sexy goblin.
Mm-hmm. Stupid sexy goblins.
Wild magic surge as it died. Or maybe
Nice.
this was her
She
original
was in
form. It was a
disguise.
doppelganger,
Yeah.
and
The-
Blue killed her.
there's a new type of doppelganger because they only get 6 hit points now.
That's right. Maybe it was already hurt.
There was no blood drops. We know how to cheat.
What is your passive perception?
Who,
Who are
Foster's?
you asking?
Karnoth.
Oh, mine?
I'm sorry.
Kahehi. Kahehi.
Keahi.
Kiahi.
Yeah, he would just be a 10.
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
Foster.
Foster.
Although I do see there's a weird green room down there.
Well, Foster's gonna come, just kind of wandering in, staring up at the ceiling. I think I'll move over this way. Maybe over here. Say hello? Hello?
Going 50 feet.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. I can't really see over there. Yeah. That's it.
See,
That's
there's
all he
a
does.
That's a torch. If you guys didn't figure it out, there's a torch in the wall. No carved out sconce. All right, Karnoth.
It looks like a bright ice cream cone.
So I asked him who that person
You
was.
zoom in and it's a... Yeah.
If you scroll back up.
They're getting engaged. They're gonna have babies. Two-headed heart rippers.
Thought it took a few generations to produce one of those.
Goliaths. They don't. They're close to giants already.
Yeah. That's what I say. A few generations of inbreeding, you start getting the two-headed ones.
Just one time with an Etten. Instant.
One time with an Etten. That's what Ettins are. Descendants
Yeah.
of Goliath.
They got like multiple X chromosomes too. They're like.
Inbred redneck Goliaths.
All right, so if we're gonna keep talking, we'll keep going. Blue.
Blue's deep in the bowels of the dungeon down here.
I'm gonna meet the stinky room and die. Actually, I think what I want to do is ready an attack in case something comes down that hallway at me, and wait for my friends to arrive.
Alrighty.
And the attack will be a magic stone.
I produce a pebble and prepare to throw it. Are you guys like on Ancestry and plotting out your whole family history and stuff?
All right, Penry.
Penry's he's gonna see if anybody can hear him. He's gonna kind of yell out, not too loud. He just wants to try to project his voice far enough to where somebody can hear him. Is anybody got a rope? And he's going to
Cronoth,
continue.
do you have a rope?
Just cut him loose.
Should we let him go?
Double checking. Hold on.
What if he goes and gets some friends? Should we take that risk? It's dangerous down here.
I got 5 feet of silk rope.
5 feet.
Yeah, I got it from the
So you would know that
Make
he
him a
has
necklace.
like a whip on his belt. You know, Cronoth has that. Are you still going to yell out?
Oh no, not if Cronoth has a rope.
Okay.
Then at that
So
point,
instead of yelling, what would you like to do?
he'll just prepare, hold an action in case this guy attacks us or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing. Just keep telling him to answer the questions.
So yeah, he will come down by Blue and say, "What's
So
that room over there?"
as you look at the goblin, you see that there's
Oh yeah, I was going to search the goblin. Sorry,
it has
that's what I said last time.
it has very simple clothes. Entrance. It is
Dirty loincloth and a plasma rifle.
and there's a it will be up there. So there's a little scimitar that fell down with him. And I'll say you saw at some point there's a bow and some arrows up there.
Up there being, what do you mean up there?
So he was sitting in this alcove
Oh, gotcha.
right here, and it's
Um,
about 7 feet up.
could I
And there's
grab
a
him?
string attached, a twine that goes all the way back, and you can see it's attached to a bell and keeps going.
Is that what this? Okay, I get it. That's what that little line is. Nice.
What was your question?
Could I reach back and grab the
Pull the string? Yeah,
the bow?
sure.
No, not the string. The bow and arrows.
So the bow's up there. You'd have to climb up there. It's pretty easy to do. There are handholds in there to climb up, but you can climb up there and get it.
Yeah, I mean I'm
Scimitar fell
5
with
and a
him.
half feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So
really want the
it's-
scimitar, but I'm wondering if one of my companions could use a bow. So I'll kind
give
of
me a
scramble up.
2d6. So there are 7 arrows and a crappy short bow.
Okay.
Let me,
Does anybody want a short bow? Just out of character.
I don't even think my character can use one. Wait, that's a
I
simple
know I
weapon,
can't.
isn't it?
Short bows are martial, I believe.
Boo.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
No.
But
I
yeah,
can
he
use,
wouldn't know that, so he'd still be getting him anyway.
can use, I have a
Just to
right,
see
crossbow.
there's no
somebody
point in
use
grabbing it if nobody wants. It is a simple range weapon.
Simple. Okay.
Anybody can use it.
All right. Well, then I'll take it for myself.
All right,
Almost
just grab
not-
it and grab. You don't. There isn't a quiver,
Okay.
but there is.
I've got a bag of holding.
Well, if you're
Poke
gonna
holes in that.
pull arrows from your bag of holding, it's gonna be
An action to pull it out, and
That's right.
It's like True Strike.
Anyway, so I'll let you add those to your character.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can do. I can say you'll do. Grab him, search him, grab the stuff, all in one action.
Pull the string,
Okay.
all in
Round,
one
you're
action.
done.
Right?
That's right. It's calling to you. You gotta roll.
short bow.
You've never seen something like this before. It could be really cool.
Oh, too bad
this
there's
guy's
not a
still
Kinder in the party.
That's right. All right, Penry.
You're
so
still-
it's pretty clear this guy is not a threat to anyone. He's also very hurt, and you see he's bleeding profusely. And
Right. So, is Cronoth done? I'll ask Cronoth, are you done talking to this guy?
Just about.
He said one was the answer to your question.
Thank you.
All right, well, I will still hold an action and still stay here until Cronoth is done talking. I don't want to leave him alone with this thing. And we'll tie his ass up, gag him, and leave him. I don't want to. I don't want to let him
It's gonna
go.
take a lot more than one round.
2
Right,
heads and only 5 feet of rope.
right?
Tie him up and
And
gag
he's a
him. Good
giant.
luck. It's a giant.
Just tie the two
That's
heads
what
facing each other together, and you'll be fine.
Right.
They can't do nothing
Yeah.
then.
And then I'll pass my
All right.
turn.
So, how are
Now
you going
kiss.
to? What are you going?
What's that?
What are you going to start doing? You going to try to tie his legs? Well, first
No,
of all, you
no.
have to go over to
Well, Cronoth is still questioning him. So when he's done, we
when
can
you've
tie
done.
him
Okay.
up. Yeah, when he's done questioning him, then we'll
All
tie
right.
him
So
up.
right now you're just holding your action.
Yeah, just
Okay,
in case he
okay,
attacks him or something.
Sorry, I just found the Easter egg that Drake left me.
Oh, you did
What
find it.
was
Okay.
Zash's ring finger covered with poop
Oh,
in my inventory. Smells like balls and has a little poop under the nail.
nice.
Okay.
I did that.
It was from my left hand.
I don't remember doing that.
All right. Maybe it wasn't you, but that's what I found in my
No, that was
inventory.
it. It had to be.
All right, I'm gonna come
He
down
says
by
no.
the blue.
Cronoff, he says no.
Thank you.
One more. I'm gonna come down by blue and see what I can see.
30 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Whisper
give me
to
a
him.
perception check.
You see anything down there?
What language are you whispering in? I don't think we speak any common tongues.
We don't.
Really.
So it doesn't matter
So
what language.
I'll just look at him and shrug.
2 words.
Boogly boogly.
First word, 2 syllables.
That only works if you both know words. I'm speaking primordial. You're speaking. Who knows?
I need a perception check in the tower, please.
Perception check. Got it. Perception check in the tower.
All right, so you smell more than you see, and
Blue.
there it is. All right, so
No, I should have prepared gust of wind.
See where you are and what you can see from where you are. So you still can't see much into the room, but you can
No.
smell. It smells like rot, and more than that, it's like a. I don't remember what your background is. What is your background?
He was the son of a diplomat, so he kind of grew up a little pampered and spoiled, traveling on different diplomatic missions with his parents.
Okay, so one time you were in a caravan, and they came upon this family that was carrying a man on a litter to try to get him healing, and he had this black rot on his arm and on one of his legs, and this stench that you're smelling reminds you of that.
Ew.
Ooh, the odor of gangrene.
That took me
Mm.
30.
It's a sulfurous stench,
Yeah.
and
I'm
you do see
gonna
there is a slight green to the
take the dash
going
action
into
and
that room.
come down a little bit and try to look directly into the room.
Okay.
With your devil sad.
Devil's sight. Yep.
Smells like eggs and feet.
Socks, dirty socks.
Vaguely reminiscent
Fritos.
of a hot spring I went to one time.
Fritos is a stinky smell.
I like the juicies that are over here.
All right.
Okay. All right. So let me tell you what you see.
Okay.
You presume that this is the case based on the way they're dressed, and they see you.
Oh, great. Okay. Orcs.
Awesome.
In the room? In the green room?
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Are they? Do I see them? They look live, or are they the ones that are lying on the ground that look like they're dissolving in the picture?
Foster's gonna move down and take a big old sniff and see if he can identify if this is decaying dead bodies, because he's a gravedigger, or something else. This odor.
All right. So you're going 30 feet. Give me a perception check. And the answer to your question is that is what you
Okay.
see in
Gotcha.
addition to the other things.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what else you see.
That was a gnat.
Oh, here it is. It does say how he's dressed. It is. There we go.
Just going to cautiously
There.
paranoid like.
All right. See, you should have rolled in the tower. You probably like you're supposed to. You don't see or smell anything from where you are.
Your nose is plugged.
As I said, I sucked a gnat up my nose.
All right, run off. So Henry has told you that he thinks you guys should tie him up.
Or kill
Lou,
him.
you can see Keahi almost retching as he looks into that room. Looks like he's about to puke.
I think he's casting a spell.
They are long gone into disease.
All right, Henry, did you see the message?
Yeah.
You can just respond since he's asking you. All right, so as you guys are talking back and forth, we'll keep going. Lou, you heard him say orcs. With
Could we
more
hear
of a
that?
panicked. No, he didn't yell it out that
Let's
loud.
move up to see what he sees.
Okay.
It's like a train wreck. You gotta look.
I can't see as well as him, so do I see anything?
Well, yeah, you have 30 feet, so within the 30 feet, you can see that. You may not be able to see back to the back wall, but here's this. And I'm going to fill in the blank there for a second. And as you see them, they see you too.
Insight check to see if they are hostile. Are they armed?
Yes. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
You want it in the tower?
Yes.
Extension, the dice tower extension, isn't it still working?
I think it's been updated.
But on the other hand, I don't like every single roll in pretty much only things like you would or wouldn't know. Oh, none of you. I keep forgetting none of you speak Orcish. All right. So you hear one of them call out, clearly angry, and yes, they are. As they see you, they draw their weapons, and the one that looks like the leader points at you, the two of you, and they are clearly moving up to attack.
Did the insight check count as my action?
No. Hold on. There. Boom. There we go.
I'll turn and mutter something at Keahi, which he can't understand. Do you shake your head yes or no?
Is it clearly a question? Is what you're saying?
Yes. And I point towards the orcs. And when he doesn't respond, I'll go ahead and Let's see. Let me read this real quick. All right. How big is it? 20-foot radius sphere. Fog cloud.
To the south.
Yep, right where I placed the circle.
Now you do see that there is a passageway leading off here as well.
Yes. Now, maybe I missed.
Here.
Did we see the orcs down that way, or the orcs right here by us?
The orcs are
You
here.
should be able to see them now. They're right in front of you.
Then I would have put the fog cloud there.
Oh, I thought you were just blocking off the rest so no one else could come join them. All right, so you're putting it where so it's there in the fog.
Yeah, so they can't see us.
Yours,
I want to look at.
It's yours 20 feet.
Yes.
Thank you. There we go. All right, so it is 20 is 4 plus 5. Okay, so that's 8. Go. There it is. All right, Penry.
Not disappeared and came back. What happened? Penry is going to look at Kronoth for approval, kind of like approval, if he's done questioning this guy and see if he'll give him the go ahead or not. That he's done interrogating this guy, and he'll hold his action.
Ronoth, he had asked you a question before. Are you ready?
We can't hear you.
And he's waiting for you to answer. Do you want me to kill him?
We can't hear you, Weed. He broke his microphone.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We can hear you now.
All right. It was weird. I had to reset it. Yes, we're done. So I give you like an affirmative nod that we can move forward.
All right, so giving Penrod the nod to go ahead, Penrod's going to take his boar spear and just drive it into this guy's chest. And
Well,
hopefully
you can't drive it into his chest. You can drive it into his back.
his
He's curled
back
up
or
in the
his,
fetal position.
his side.
Just roll damage.
Okay, good, because I missed. 2. Then he'll
Can't
do
even
an unarmed
put him out of
strike.
his misery. Like,
I think your alignment just changed.
you shoot the horse in the other
Right.
leg.
Well, these guys are bad guys down here, and I missed. Holy crap!
Foster.
Well, Foster's a little curious as what they're retching over down here, so he's gonna move up a little closer.
You probably can see both of us look like we're about ready to run.
Yeah. Well, I think he's going to. I think he takes a 5-foot step forward and then just like catches on to what they're about to do, and he's just gonna
He doesn't see
ready.
anything. All he sees is fog.
I don't see them.
You see that? You see. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if you can see Kiahi or not, but you see blue. But the point is, you don't see into the room at all.
No,
It's
I
all
can't.
Fog.
I can't see the room anyways. But I see that they're like
That
looking panicky, right?
dinosaur.
So I think he's just gonna just like dodge, right? Like take the skittery scared action. Like, oh shit, what's going on? I'm not running up there, but I'm not gonna run.
No, it looked
Yeah.
more like we're gonna puke.
All right. Well, since it is nice and dark in there, I am going to drop concentration on Hex. Since the
Well,
one
you
that
can't
I
see
had,
through magical fog.
I don't need to see through magical fog.
I'm just.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm going to be casting Spike Growth.
Okay.
And let me.
Would you share it?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's a point you can see, isn't it?
Nope. Centered on a point within range. Twists and sprouts, hard spikes and thorns.
Nice.
So,
You want
circle.
I guess he's not
thorns
gonna
or
be able to.
stalagmites?
They're gonna also.
Stalagmites is fine. It's 20 feet,
Okay.
so
Well,
Oh,
I lied.
Ish.
You don't have it.
I don't have it. What do you mean I don't have it?
You
the
don't have the option. It's only
you don't have an option. He's giving it to you.
thorns. I don't
Okay.
see- oh, there it is. There it is. Never mind. I see it. Never mind.
So they all have to make a perception check against your
Which
DC.
they should fail
No, they
because
don't.
they
They don't have to do.
they're
perception
blind.
check.
Don't you auto fail perception checks that rely on sight when you're blinded?
Well, I don't think they're considered blinded.
If they're in a fog cloud, they are. You have
Anything
it's
else?
effectively the blinded condition, heavily obscured.
Anything else?
I am going to head up towards Foster.
Foster's like, wait, are we running? Or should we run?
There's orcs! There's orcs!
Orcs?
Bunch of really weird orcs. And I'll pass my turn. And
Okay.
you're gonna have to remind me if they move because I can no longer see in the room.
You're gonna have to remind you of what?
If any
If
of
they-
them move within the spike growth,
Oh yeah, of course.
because I can't see them.
All right, Blue.
I'm getting away from that. There's something wrong with what's going on in there, and I think we should all get away from it. And I'll say as much.
So you would have gone 5 less feet. Anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. Kranath. Henry's sitting there trying to kill this thing, and he's just torturing him.
I'm gonna attempt
As
to put him out of his
goes-
misery.
Goes back to
I'm bleeding him
screaming
out.
and saying, no, 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 stop. I told you what you asked me to tell you. Why did you lie?
I never told you you were gonna live.
I never told you you're gonna live.
I'm no longer impressed with you guys. What I thought you would do. It took you 8 rounds to do it. All right.
Right.
I gotta get some info.
What?
A 2, yeah.
That's a lot of die.
All right, I gotta do this.
How come when initiative doesn't count, we roll well?
All right, Henry. So he finally kills him.
We can't hear you, Caesar.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to search him before I take off running. See if he's got anything of importance.
And I would argue that that is not a new. You may want to
It's not-
change your alignment.
It's what?
Slaughtering an innocent person who's defenseless and
He
saying,
wasn't
no,
innocent.
no,
He-
don't hit me.
He
It's
attacked
not
us.
a neutral good act.
He
So
attacked
you may
us.
want to change your alignment.
He attacked us, and we're in the underground. Nobody's good. Nobody's worth living.
All right, so you're searching him.
Yeah.
Next. Foster.
Well,
Foster,
that was the action, right? I still got to move.
In 6
he-
seconds. It takes you a lot longer than 6 seconds to search a giant.
All right.
he's got lots of orifices, deep ones.
Huh.
You're gonna have to.
Foster.
Well, Foster sees Kahehi running and Blue running, and he's not gonna just stick here. What's his movement? It's 30. I think he will run. I can't see any further, but he wants to get 60. Wait there. Can I get there? Yeah. He's like, I guess you can't see them either. Oh, thank you. He's like, they're coming. Humanoid.
All right, so go ahead and apply the damage to this orc.
Regular old orc does some. How much movement?
How many times?
Once.
Ye old 2d4. Ouch.
Okay.
So Keahi wants to back up just a little bit more, and then he can't ready any spells because that would ruin his concentration. So he's gonna actually
there's
just
a-
come around corner and take the dodge action.
So there's
And
a.
if you would put some sort of effect on you with the duration. And
Oh,
Blue, how long is your fog cloud for?
An hour
An hour?
if I
Never mind.
concentrate, yes.
I'm not going to worry about that. Your fog cloud sees
All right.
fine.
Spike growth is 10 minutes, so
It,
10 minutes?
I've had it.
yeah, the fog cloud does have a range of 120 feet, so I imagine if I move beyond that, it's going to end. I don't know how
I'd
that
have to
works.
read it.
No, I don't think so.
If we
You
get
can be
too
on a
close to
different plane of
120,
existence to
If
concentrate
we
on
get to
it.
120 feet, we'll worry about it. All right. What does that say?
Devious, unfaithful legwork. What was she doing?
Right.
50 feet.
All right, so go ahead and apply that.
One time?
No, hold on. Now that you're in here, I'm going to turn this one.
Fog cloud and spike growth.
So they're
Sounds
blind. They can't
deadly.
see.
Hey, ow, ouch. Oh,
6.
ow.
6 times?
Hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dead, dead, dead. Wow. He
It
survived
was
for a
only the
little
last
bit.
one that killed it.
Right? He survived for a little bit. What was we were playing was it Solasta and we were killing the goblins with spike growth? It was so funny. We were laughing our ass off.
Yeah, they were just dying.
Yeah.
Every time they move, one would
Darn, they were
It was
die.
right
so
into it.
hilarious.
4 times.
You got infected legs, Lieutenant Dan.
I think the whole rest of him is infected too. I don't think it was just his legs.
I didn't see. Oh, I didn't really look at these guys. Ooh.
Oh yeah, these guys are like mutant orcs. They're gross.
Something out of Fallout.
Yeah. Irradiated orcs.
That
What
reminds me,
is
Happy Jason Voorhees Day.
what is this
Oh, nice.
in the middle? Like
Friday the
just
13th.
dirt?
Awesome.
Yes, just dirt and a path that the
I just kept kind of
guards
trying
have
to
put in there.
avoid it. I don't know why.
I love how even if the orcs do come out, they won't know which direction we went, north or south, because the fog cloud was up when we left.
All right, Kronos. So you see the good monk start looting the dead corpse.
The good.
So I don't want to leave him behind, but I want to move up just so I can make sure nothing is coming up the passageway towards us.
That's the neutral part.
Funny. Okay. So are you staying there? Or are you gonna move up as your action?
I was going to move up to that point as my action when I'll be done. I don't want to leave him behind quite yet.
Well, that's only 30 feet, so you still have your action if you want to ready an action, switch your weapons or something. Right now you're carrying your axe.
No, I'm going to have I still have my great axe out. I'm just,
Okay. Cool.
just in case.
If this was Star
Okay,
Wars,
hold
that
on.
would have been a dark
Hold on a minute,
point.
Blue.
I can catch you. I got 80 feet of movement.
Wow.
Is that all?
Ick.
All right.
Give me a sec.
All right.
Looking
you
to
guys
see
have
what kind of
some,
action this is.
Um,
Okay.
5 feet. Hold on a minute. 5 feet.
5 feet? Okay.
5 feet to that dude. Wounded.
Hopefully he was concentrating on something. Maybe he was trying to do his taxes in his head or something. Got the numbers all wrong. Because one of them was a shaman. I don't know which one, but one of them was.
Well,
All right.
I'm going to crack this guy in the top of his head with my staff.
$12. Okay. So
Was that your magic stone or your?
Oh, it's staff.
That's
sling.
just a staff sling.
Oh,
Can
They
you use
do
your,
the same damage.
All right,
Yeah.
5
But you
feet to
could-
this guy.
You could use your magic stone and it would do magic damage, though. Like if you were
Didn't
trying
seem
to
to
hit a
matter.
werewolf or something.
yeah.
Yes, that's the whole. That and it goes farther than the staff sling.
Cody,
Sorry,
5
what?
feet to
Or
him.
actually, I can sling it with
This
the
guy?
staff sling.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What's that, Sven?
I got it.
Oh. 3
I'm
points.
trying to apply damage to things I can't see, so it takes me a second.
You're doing well. I wonder if we switch
Okay.
to combat mode in the top.
Combat
It
mode.
lets you know the
Yeah,
order
whose
of
turn it is. Yeah.
operations.
Oh yeah, but I
It's
think you
nice.
could target from there. I think.
Oh, I can target straight in the combat tracker.
Yeah, but the top bar is kind of cool now. It's a little Celesta-like.
It does,
Touch.
or at least it used to. I haven't checked recently, but it did give away the order if you had initiative hidden from players. The bar would give away the order because it would put them in the correct initiative regardless.
It doesn't anymore.
It doesn't anymore? Okay, cool.
Like on Drake's table, I'd never know who. It just has all the players, and then the monsters are just blank, and it just jumps to them, jumps back.
Because, I mean, when I switch to it, I see orc, infected leg, leader, then round change.
That's what I see.
Yeah, those are
Right, but
that's the bottom of the
But yeah.
round.
But blue should be there too.
Well,
Gotcha.
blue's on a 3. We could see each other's initiatives, but those are below a
Yep.
3.
Right.
I did
Or-
my action
they're
for
not.
this round.
They're not below
They're
a
just-
3. What I'm saying is
just
they are at
Not
the end.
displayed.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
But I've already done my action for this round.
Okay.
I got a 3 on my initiative. How did?
All right.
I went on a
Penrod's
20
going
last
to-
round. I go to 3 this round. It's gonna be like.
Move
Penrod
and
gets a new
dash.
nickname. Bad Dog.
Move and dash down here to where Foster is.
Foster
Okay,
says,
so why would you all of a sudden stop searching this guy?
Oh, am I still searching?
It's a giant creature, and it's been 6 seconds.
All right, I'll keep searching him then.
So give me a percentile.
All right.
I mean, he is only wearing
Oops.
a loincloth, right?
He's doing a
kidding.
full cavity search.
He's like,
Elbow
I'm
deep.
going. I smell something in
so
there.
Yes. So you are done. I'll say it takes your action to finish searching him, and
right,
then
so-
go ahead and do. You can do a move.
40. It's there. Did I
Okay.
find anything?
You found a 4-poster bed.
He took a stool sample.
King size. And a Buick.
You found a pouch.
Empty?
No, it has stuff in it.
Oh.
All right, this guy. Is strength is that okay? All right, so 2d 2 times to this guy.
All right. Okay. 1, 2.
Kranath.
Our party symbol should have a spike growth in it. It's just like the MVP of the party.
For this is the first time I think I've used it.
Well,
it
I
was
used
last
it with
session,
your
of course.
character, and it was pretty.
Yeah,
But it's usually clutch in any situation for the most part, especially if you could
it's a
jam
good
them up.
crowd control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
in
similar
these
to
passages.
Spirit Guardians, but unless you're dealing with intelligent creatures.
Right.
They
There's-
try to
there's
be
limitations.
smart, but they
They're blind.
don't have the strength to jump that far.
Doesn't work on flying creatures very well, though.
You just gotta have big spikes.
All right, so you see him reaching up, and he pulls on the twine.
Foster's like, "Oh, hi, Kranith."
Oh, they're gonna summon more.
Well, at least there's not an Etten and a
Alright,
goblin in here smashing us too.
Blue, you
Lying on the ground crying.
everything starts going dark, but you're able to shake your head, and it stops.
Did somebody try to do something to me? Nasty bugger.
You succeeded. You
Keahi.
All right. Kiahi is going to Eldritch Blast the guy that's next to Blue. That is a hit. And I'm going to use that extra 5 damage
Okay, cool.
since I remembered it.
We have 15 minutes left. This is the time to do it.
Heck yeah.
All right.
He killed him. He killed him by 11, though. That's like a waste.
Yes. Overkill. But
It
hey,
explodes.
nice.
Does it get some on Blue?
It does.
All right,
Juicy
Blue.
juice.
Hey, Kool-Aid is...
Hey, close your mouth just in time.
Oof. Oh, that's a nasty explosion.
Whoa. What?
Corrupted carrier. Oof.
6 points of damage?
4d6.
Is it-
That's half a
what-
fireball.
What kind of poison?
All right, so he's gone. He is a
Juicy juice.
couple legs from the thigh down, and a couple hands, and a skull on the ground. Anything else?
No.
Aha, he's better. All right, so one time for this guy.
Okay.
Actually, hold on a minute. Let me.
Oop.
We'll go ahead and roll it.
I
He's
did.
gonna need at least one. Do something. Oh, nice. All right. was. He is that way too. All right, so that was that.
He's just like leap. Rah!
30 feet is just within range. Perfect. Javelin comes
Nice.
flying out at you. Blue. You dodge the first one, but this thing is exploded in front of you. You slip on some of his work bits, and the second one slams into you.
Ow.
Your turn.
All right. Back at you, boy.
All right, so you throw a rock. Plink.
I throw a magic rock.
Thrap.
And I'll take some few steps back.
Okay.
Foster's gonna be like, "Oh shit! Look at that guy. He's got blue head."
You can't see him from where you are,
No?
but
I
you saw the
can't.
javelin come flying out.
Oh, 'cause he's behind the wall there.
Correct.
I can see that guy though, huh?
You saw. Yes, you can make him out. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna chromatic
Like I said,
orb.
you know he's there. You saw him moving, but he just happens to be just behind that.
Yeah, I can't target him. I'm gonna use my inspiration on this shot though, just 'cause
Okay.
you know, don't want to let it sit on the table. And twee, some acid goes flying down through there.
What's the range of chromatic orb?
90.
Nice. 22 is a hit.
I don't have to use a meta magic. Little acid to his bubbliness. And I'll back up a little bit. Like a couple steps and down arrow.
All right, we should have time for one more. Now that everybody is involved, Penry.
All right, Penry's going to run up here
Spell slot.
40 feet. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. Yep. See what he can see. And I guess I can't see much.
If you target this guy, let's see. Yeah, you know that there's one. You can sort of make him out, but he's mostly hidden, and the blue guy is can't really see him either.
All right, well, then he's going to dash.
Now you could have. You saw this was fighting. If you slide over here, you can see. You can make out clearly the lower one, and you can see you just have a minus to hit on the
Yeah,
leader.
but I don't have anything. Oh wait, I got some darts. What's the range on a dart?
Not that far.
Not
20
far.
feet. Yeah, I don't have
Cool.
much to hit him with.
Okay,
So
I'm just saying.
he's going to dash.
Okay.
Okay, he would appreciate a little interception.
Don't you have Step of the Wind if you want to use your bonus action and a key point to move again?
I think I do. Let me see.
I don't know what these different flavors of monk do, but I think that goes to
Flurry of
everyone.
blows, patient step. You can spend one key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, and your jump distance is double. Yeah, so he can use a key point to dash.
It's a bonus.
Up to here, 40 feet. And then he's going to stab this big looking ugly thing.
All right.
He only gets one attack then. Why did, oh, I gotta take Pack Tactus off.
Yeah, but
What did I
you
drop?
still
The
hit.
second?
The 18 was
First
the
one was the-
first
The
one.
18 was the first one.
Yep.
Let me take
Yep.
this Pack Tactics off. Oh, it is off. I got two of them on. No wonder. And damage for the Boar Spear on the leader. All right, and then
Nice.
that's his turn.
Alright, Keahi.
Keahi sees that dog go running by, so he's gonna move up there. Oh yeah, put me in a square, and he's gonna go up by blue, and he can clearly see that leader, and he's gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right, you have -2 because of Penry.
Doesn't matter, because he rolls a 1. Oh, I should have used my
Alright.
inspiration. I meant to. Damn it. Oh well.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, let me put the
let
-2
you-
on it because the first
let
one
you roll
didn't
again.
have it.
Wow.
Didn't have it.
It was meant to be.
Okay,
Thank you anyway.
blue. Jingo.
My turn again.
Believe you have 1 stone left.
I do. And it has the orc leader's name on it. Do I have a penalty to hit shooting around Penry?
-2. Yep.
I done clogged up the whole hallway.
I'd like to spend a Benny.
You get a free inspiration because you're the.
I know, but we've got this guy in hand. I should have taken it, but
Gone off.
we can kill him next week.
Weed whacker.
So I'm moving up. And then that'll be it.
Didn't expect you to go that fast. Sorry. All right, so he laughs as you guys run up to him. He has his, whips out his great axe. Gonna attack each of you once.
He got them
Minus your
both
3.
targeted.
Oh, I had blue targeted too.
Oh,
That's quite the reach.
that's a little winging, flinging
so-
great axe.
Henry is a hit. Karnoff is a miss. All right, so the save. Boo. Again, what is up? I looked and I didn't see him there at all. All right, so this time
Karnoff
Henry
failed.
saves. All right, I'll take it off you. Foster.
Well, Foster's just gonna move up 15 feet, so he's within 60 of the guy in the back. And he's going to burn a first level spell slot and cast Catapult, which picks up a let's share it. This one. So like a big rock that's in this room, and
There are many of them, yes.
and fling it back there at that guy. It's a dex save, so I don't have to get past all those guys. Why is there a fly?
Yeah. The object flies in a straight line.
Oh, nice, he fails too. See, he gets hit in the
Very nice, he
face
fails.
by
It's a
that.
horsefly.
Oh, he's concentrating on something.
All right, and with that, we will
Wait,
roll initiative
mark
and come back in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna
So you
burn
wanna tell us the schedule?
hold on, I want to burn a bonus action, Font of Magic, and recover that spell slot.
Okay.
Tomorrow night is Panovo, right? Yeah, I think so. Tuesday, Curse of Strahd, and then next Friday, Acquisitions, but we won't be streaming it. And then Saturday's Fallout. So
We're
that's
starting
the
already?
schedule.
I thought
Oh yeah, we're off
with
for
with Act 8,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, for
Everybody
like
on Sunday.
another 4
thought it was
weeks
like-
or something.
for like December or something.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
gone
much.
for a little bit.
Well, let's see who we're gonna go raid.
Raid.
See who's out there doing stuff.
So thanks for playing with me, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for
Grim?
running it.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sorry I'll miss the next section, but once I come
This-
back, I should be better.
We're gonna go raid
Jingo, if you're talking to us,
Nomad.
we can't hear you.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
T Nomad running some Tomb of Annihilation on Fantasy Grounds. So we're gonna go hit that raid up real quick.
Nice.
Maybe he's prepping. I don't know what he's doing. I don't. Oh, his players don't have cameras. Slackers. All right. Say goodnight. See you, Sambarchi.
Good night, everybody.